This is real leather we put on this one. Based on what somebody wants, you know, we can find, if you need a discounted version, this one here retails for $10,000. But if you need some other options, maybe reduce the size, we could go something like vinyl instead of leather to reduce the cost. Just let us know. Like I said, we can build custom, or you can buy our standard model and make it a lot easier for us. No discounts though for buying our standard. Yeah, this is, right now they've already completed the solid structure of the bed. You can see inside, the actual mattress will sit right in there. And there's slats that across. They'll install the slats here shortly. You can use this, best to use this without a box spring, because our slats will hold a normal mattress very well. And this here, these two pieces here go right together right here. They're putting the wheels on with a couple screws there. Now this thing doesn't roll. We put legs on it. I guess if you wanted to, we could design one that would roll, but I thought that was kind of useless for a bed. Once you slide that in there, you got a couple of screws down there that holds it in place. And try to get a video in putting that in there. Screw over here. Screw here in the middle that holds it there. This design is a little bit, this is an excellent place for, I mean, you can use this as a bench, but it's a little bit high, your feet dangle off the ground. I thought, you know, for a coach design, that carriage design, that was best, but if you wanted differently, we could lower this to a normal bench height. Now they're putting it on the back side back here. And the same thing, it just slides in place there, joins with the body of the bed here. A couple screws hold it in place. This here just slides into a slot. Yeah. Now, this isn't built for going down the highway, but if you want, we can build you one. We'll even sell you the horses. Not real ones though. I think it'd be hard to import horses from Indonesia to the US. Animal problem. They probably control that.
Nanti boleh minta.
Again, this here sits on that support there that he's walking around here trying to figure out how to put in there. And this piece here has got a couple of supports under there. And screws go from this side in to hold that in place. Like I said, forgive us because we're not Hollywood movie set. This is a working factory. And I'm not a professional photographer. I'm an on the job working type person. I get my hands dirty quite often. Mostly though, I like to do the design work. I love coming up with new designs. I love when somebody presents us something, and you know, customers. A lot of our designs come from the base idea comes from our customer, and then we take the lead and come up with something that's perfect for everyone. In case I didn't mention it, or you didn't see the little note at the bottom, you can go to glennfurniture.com. If you want to know more about Glenn, just search for Glenn Madden. 9 out of 10 listings on the internet is probably going to be me on Google, Yahoo, or Bing. I own the name Glenn. You'll find me also. I do web design, marketing, which I'm doing right now. Anyway, I've been living over here in Indonesia, and I had to learn to survive. You know, this factory we put together piece by piece. It might say it's our Cinderella story. And where we're at right now, the economy in the U.S. was doing super good, and in Europe, we'd be booming. We'd be in a much bigger factory than we are right now. But we're waiting on the business and waiting on people to loosen up those pocketbooks and buy our wonderful furniture, because you can't buy this anywhere else in the world, I don't think. If you do, you're not going to get it for the prices we can sell it to you for. Most of our furniture runs you probably retail US, you know, high-end retail, but you're not going to buy high-end retail of the same quality what we got. Most of it's going to be high cardboard or high press wood, where we're using the real thing, and it's handmade, hand carved. You're not going to find that for less than art prices anywhere but with us. We sell art for less than art, for regular furniture prices. I mean, something like this is not cheap, but I looked on the internet at our competition. They're selling plywood boxes for about the same price we're selling this. I know my competition's probably going to get mad with them, but you know, they got a plywood box out there that's painted up, and there's 15 different companies selling it. And evidently somebody's buying it. Now, hopefully they're going to, you know, if you buy ours, you're going to be getting a real piece of furniture, not a plywood box. They're putting the slats in now for the mattress area. Like I said, this best is use it without a box springs, but it will. You know, there's enough room in here also. If you want, you can put a box springs in, or we can modify the design somewhat to make it fit better with the box springs. If you let us know. Okay, while they're putting that there together, like we got a couple pieces here that goes with this set. A little small drawer and a small dresser. Stand back here where I can get a picture of it. The other items sitting around here, a chair and a couple of things over here is other stuff. You know, we do, like I said, we do carvings. That's our, you know, specialty. Something that is hard to find anywhere else but here. Jakarta, Indonesia has a lot of artisans, and that's all they do. I mean, they work from when they were children, doing nothing but carving. It's done by hand, nothing but chisels, no machines. All this carving work is done the hard way. And you know, I spent this piece right here. It doesn't look like much, but I had somebody work for 2 months on this. Anyways, I wanted to make a tree of life, but it hasn't. I'm not completed yet. I'm working on that. It's gonna be a nice art piece one day. Work on it in there when we have time. Alright, they're putting the doors on now. They already got this on over here. These are just hinged, normal hinges. Itu pintu bisa buka sekarang? I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. I noticed that when they opened that just now, it dragged on that stairway. I'm gonna have a look at that. This is our first model, and you know, everything else is working very well on it, but I don't like that, so we'll adjust that some before we ship it. We should be shipping this one in a couple of weeks. Sudah? Okay, this has been our wonderful video. Take one last round about it. I think it took about 10 or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes. I got my video recorder here. We got 20 minutes recording on it. Completed pumpkin bed. In case you wonder, I call this the pumpkin bed because I didn't want to fight with everybody else over the name Cinderella. Everybody's using the name Cinderella, and I like the name pumpkin bed. When I first thought of it, there wasn't a whole lot of people using the name, and I noticed in the last month there's been a lot more new people using the name pumpkin bed for some reason. I guess they thought it was good sounding as I did. Okay.